I have weird stuff to work with, and so a lot of it, sometimes stuff doesn't work. Like sometimes I go right back.
Mm.
Like I've learned how to do that. It's interesting.
Yeah, sometimes the reverse doesn't hit as like it usually does. Sometimes it
I
hits
used to, yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
I don't know. But
Listen,
yeah.
I need to go visit my girlfriend because I'm going on a trip tomorrow. I need to say bye to her, but I'm gonna drop some sauce for the
Mm.
stream before I go.
I bet the
I want to talk
last
about this.
final words from.
I want to talk. No, I want to talk about this because I tweeted this the other day. But
Oh, you want?
um,
Okay, okay, bet. Go ahead.
no, it's lately.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was in the when I was in the studio section 8
Okay.
earlier this month, and something I'd actually learned a little something crazy from it because every loop that he kept taking of mine, like he kept flipping like completely, like doing stuff
Mm.
like squeezing it in half, stretch like right
Yeah.
like stretching it out, putting stuff like portal, gross beat, but like making it sound different, reversing it, right, chopping it.
Yeah. Playing with it.
So
Yeah.
no, but what's interesting is then I went home, right? And lately, like in the process of making my loops, I've just been doing stuff like that, like chopping it up and like completely changing the sound and then keep adding more stuff. And I've really liked how unique of sounds
Yeah.
I've been getting.
Oh, that's crazy. So you're like flipping it as you're making it in a way.
And then, but then you don't know, it's not really a flip at the end because it's like, it's just a loop. I mean,
Yeah.
like I don't have to, I
Yeah.
don't,
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. That's a. Yeah.
so
That's
stuff like I've been using Tremolator a lot, fire plugin.
crazy.
Portal's fire. Gross beat, but I've been doing stuff like because then I'll flip the loop and then I'll use it as a bass. I'll use it as the chords in the bottom, right? Because I'll take like I'll do like a 3-layer like loop or something like that, right? And render that, chop it up, then have that as the base of a new idea and add like something on top of that, like piano, flute, any of
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So basically, instead of just thinking of flipping as like the end thing, the last thing in the
Exactly.
processing,
It's
it's like.
funny. A lot of exactly. You put it perfectly, and I don't know why, but I used to hesitate, like, because I didn't want to. I always used to think that I had to flip stuff then,
Facts. Like, oh, let me pitch it -2. Let me reverse this part, and then it'll
Yeah,
be
like
done.
yo, like I
Yeah.
can be, yeah, and then I experiment more because I have weird stuff to work with, and so a lot of it, sometimes stuff doesn't work. Like sometimes I go right back. Like I've learned how to do that. It's interesting.
Yeah. Sometimes the reverse doesn't hit as like it usually does. Sometimes it
I
hits
used to, yeah,
crazy.
exactly. It's
Yeah.
funny. Sometimes I reverse it. I'm like, wait, this sounds trash.
Yeah. It's like, nah. Let
But
me just scrap
but
that.
I've just been lately it's been never mind. I totally forgot what I was gonna say. I wait, hold on. It's
You were talking about lately how you were adding that as a part of the process. So I don't know, something along those lines, I guess.
yeah, it's just no. I've just been changing the way that I think of Sam. I know what I was gonna say. I used to always finish project files like when I started them. I would sit down, make the loop for an hour, and export it like that. And I realized that if I sit on it for a day later, I'll always get a better loop at the end because I'll change something or even literally just change frequencies around, pitch it down,
Facts.
or add or flip it. Fuck it, like
Yeah. I literally,
so.
I had a tweet. Speaking of the tweet, like the whole idea that you were talking about your tweet, I had a tweet
Yeah.
that said, if you like let a project go for like 24 hours, come back to it like the next day, you literally know what you need to add, what you need to remove. It's like you already instantly know. I feel like,
Dude, exactly.
yeah,
And it's such a weird feeling because it's like you could. Yeah, sometimes it even happens to me when I just step away for like 30 minutes. Like
yeah,
for example, this morning I was working on something and I went outside, got some sun, like I was chilling, vibing. 30 minutes later, I walk back in and I listen to it and I'm like, oh my god, I already like I instantly knew what was going. Like I pitched it down, took out one layer, and it sounded way better. I was like, damn.
Sheesh, yeah, that's crazy, and that's crazy how it's exact same for like the both of us. Like I know exactly what you're talking about when you're describing that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's for a lot of things though. Like, just the ear fatigue, or like say you're painting, just like looking at that same painting for like the whole process, you might like, I don't know, overlook some stuff. It might sound normal to you or look normal to you. So once you come back at it and you kind of forget it in your mind, you kind of like have a new perspective. It's like, I think that's the logic behind it, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, you need it's the nature of making stuff because when you're making the loop, you just have to listen to it over and over and over and over.
Yeah, and I think that definitely works for all creative stuff, to be honest.
It does.
Because
I mean, it's natural. It just
yeah,
fucks. You need to step back
yeah,
sometimes. You just can't work like that.
yeah. Sometimes you
That's why
don't.
I'm not a big believer. I'm not a big believer in the grind mentality. I am a
Yeah,
huge believer in that. I work I work very hard. I try to work quieter. Whenever I think I'm working quieter, I
Mm.
realize that I can be even more quiet. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, don't want to hold you too long, so yeah, you let me know whenever you want to leave or.
No, it's good. I'm right on now. I just gotta. I'm out to Oh God, I'm not looking forward to it. I have to go to New Hampshire for like 2 or 3 days because it's my cousin's wedding, and I haven't
Ooh.
seen the side of the like 2 years. And what's funny is like this part of the family is like the conservative, like that
Yeah. Let's not talk too much about
you
politics,
do
but I know
rap
exactly
music.
what you're talking about.
No, and it's like I'm not even gonna try and explain what I do to them. Like
Mm.
I don't. And honestly, I don't need to. It's the
Yeah.
great thing about it. Like I
Yeah.
know I'll be fine without telling them.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, that's
well,
crazy.
Cookie, bro, thank you for having me on your stream, bro.
Hey, for
I
sure,
appreciate
man. It was a
we'll
good,
be
good,
running
good
it back.
chat.
You'll be on mine soon for sure.
For sure, Brody. Yeah.
All right, twin. I'll talk to you later.
I twin. Catch you later.
Peace out, chat.
Peace. Hey, man. I think that's it. That's it for the stream.